Welcome to my first ever self-care vlog. Today I'm going to be focusing on things that bring me joy, that bring me happiness, and just things that fill up my cup. Lately, I have been having a ton of fun on doing hobbies, whether it's reading, coloring. This year I started a reading journal, so I've been having a really fun time just honestly doing trial and error on pages, buying stickers, and just filling it out. Even just like making these videos is a hobby for myself. But anyways, today I wanted to focus on hobbies and just things that fill up my cup. And what's really fun about this, the more that I do these in the future, every video is gonna look different. Everyone's form of self-care looks different. It can be as simple as just taking a nice refreshing shower, where it's like the everything shower, washing your hair, shaving your legs, exfoliating. It can be cleaning up your space. It could be reading at a cafe. It can be going shopping. It can be working out. Just all these different things that just make you happy. I have a general idea of what I want to do. There's this new cafe that I actually saw when I was driving by. I was like, it's called like matcha something, and I never even knew it was there. The amount of times I've driven by there, I had no idea. And I am currently reading Remarkably Bright Creatures by Shelby Van Pelt. This book is extremely entertaining. I'm having so much fun. It's going a little differently than I thought. I thought we were just following one main character, but we have actually been following numerous and just like their point of views. We also have the perspective of an octopus, which is just so fun because that magical realism element brings me a lot of joy. I also want to go to Hobby Lobby and just see what paper they have, see what stickers, riveting stuff, but things that make me happy. I just know by the end of the day, I'm gonna feel fulfilled. So now, enough yapping, let's go to the cafe. Made it to Hobby Lobby. I had a lot of fun at the cafe. The matcha is so scrumptious. I have had a strawberry matcha before, but it didn't have like whole strawberries like this one does, and it's so scrumptious. And it even has like a strawberry cold foam, and it even has like dried strawberries on top. So delicious. I also want to make sure that I drink this matcha slowly because I love matcha, but matcha does not love me. For whatever reason, every time I have matcha, my tummy ends up hurting and I get like jittery. Like, I'm really sensitive to the caffeine. I don't drink coffee. I try to always have just like decaf tea, but of course there's caffeine in this, and so I'm trying to drink it slowly. I literally had just like a chai tea, and I was like so jittery and like energetic, and I do not like it. Pre-workout, forget it. It's like I'm on coke. So as much as I want to chug this matcha, I know that my tummy is gonna be churning. I'm trying to drink it slowly. This book is so stinking cute, you guys. I love reading about the octopus. It talks about how the octopus is extremely smart. Like, he can memorize who the person is by their fingerprints that they leave on his tank. How smart is he? And he like is fascinated by the patterns and art that's on our fingertips. Enough talking. Let's go into Hobby Lobby. haul of all of the things that I got. So in the first bag, I got something that I have been wanting for a few months, maybe even for like a year. Ever since I got my Billy bookshelves, I knew that I wanted to get candles that you can like turn on and off remotely, like battery operated LED candles. And I have been looking for quite some time. I feel like at Walmart or Target, even online I've been looking. And so today when I saw them at Hobby Lobby, I was like, okay, let me just commit. I love the different heights of them, and it's battery operated and you have a control that you can just turn on and off on your bookshelf. Like, how cute. Also, especially during daylight savings time, I really wanted it to make my home feel more cozy, and I love having like soft lights when it's nighttime. And even though daylight savings is actually going to be reversing or spring forward, we're actually going to be having more daylight pretty soon, I still want to have like the cozy candle atmosphere on my bookshelf. Me on my chair at night with these candles on is just going to create such a cozy atmosphere. And then the other piece that I got, I did not expect to get this, but my walls in my apartment are still quite bare, and I've been here for over a year. And so I stumbled upon something that felt like me. I love the colors. I also love how simple it is. I also really like this light wood. I have this going around my house, and so I thought it would work perfectly to like cohesively go together in my apartment. And I just love the flowers so much. I love it. I believe they're stamps from different places of the world. As for the big boy, on the same boat with having like that cozy atmosphere in your home at nighttime, I bought some just basic, they're called pillar candles in safe places for just a short amount of time. I love just like having the lights off and having the candles on and just like seeing the light flicker on the walls and stuff from the fire. It's so cute. And then this is so funny, but the first time that I went to Hobby Lobby to look for craft stuff, I saw that they had paper holders, and I was like, that's ridiculous. Imagine having so much paper that you have to have a folder for it. Yeah, I get it. No, I did really think like, interesting. They really have something for everything, like a holder for paper. Because like you have so much, like imagine that, you have so much paper. Started journaling and I'm like, I love it. I need it. I don't need it. Now, as for the paper that I got, I haven't done my January spread. I got a just like cute blue snowflake that I can use for that spread. I got paper with pink hearts on them. I also got this cutie one with shells and bows. I love the blue and the coastal vibe. I feel like this would be perfect for like a summer spread. I also got a mini gold like foil one, as well as a colorful one and a red one. I love the foil. I also got some more paper. I honestly am a sucker for the bows and like the girly and the pink, but this is screaming like preteen. I thought, you know what, it doesn't matter how old I am, if I like cherries and strawberries and bows, I'm going to use it. Life's not that serious, let me use them. I like it. I got these two booklets. This one's like a bird and floral vibe, and this one is letters. As you can see from the back, I definitely went a little ham with the alphabet sticker area. I got black and pink. I got these cute pastel and this like Y2K vibe. At least it gives me that. And on the back, they're in lowercase. And I got a pack of flowers as well as stars. When I was brainstorming a spread on my journal, I was like, I really want to get stars that I can rate the books if I had like a 5-star read. I knew that I needed a lot if I'm going to be rating books. I got more washi tape the strawberries. Are you kidding? Now I'm going to bring us along while I do my reading journal. I have started it already. I have my first page, like my welcoming page. I also have my 8 before the end. I'm not too sure what I want to do here, but I definitely want to do something to cover up the markers from this page. Then I have my physical to be read for 2026. I have my reading log where I'm gonna jot down all of the books that I read in 2026. And then on this page, what I'm gonna do today is do my January welcome page. And hopefully then I can do my books that I read in January, do my February spread, books I read in February, do my March beginning spread, and then I'll be all caught up so that by the end of March I can do it more in like a live form. I don't know what word it is, like do it more like as it's actually happening, not trying to catch up. I just ended up starting my reading journal later. I think I just was procrastinating. I knew that I needed some things to get started with, and so that's why I hadn't started. But once I got like my paper and everything figured out, that's when I started, and so now I'm just playing catch up. But I'm excited to start my January spread, so I'm definitely going to be doing this now, start now, and then I will do and finish it up tonight because I do have work in like an hour and a half, so I'm just gonna get done what I can before I go. I also, an essential for this is getting my earphones, my headphones, so that I can start listening to an audiobook, because I love listening to an audiobook while I'm coloring or now when I'm doing my reading journal. And currently I'm listening to Under the Whispering Door by TJ Klune. I'm 12% through the book so far. That looks a lot better than my handwriting. That looks so cute. I just went ahead and downloaded photos of the books that I read in January, and then I'm going to print them with this Canon Mini Ivy printer. My lovely boyfriend bought me this for Christmas, and it's so easy to use. I knew that when I was going to book journal, I wanted to have like mini photos of the books, because how adorable is that? So what's really fun is there's a whole app that's super easy to use. I pick the 4-box one. Now that I have all 4 here, I make sure it looks good, and on the very top I press print, and then it's going to work its magic. How cool and easy is that? I love it. So happy that I did this. I went and showed my boyfriend my work of art and he liked it, and I feel like I'm already getting better from the first page, and he was agreeing. There's also a part of me that also wants to turn this journal into like a junk journal and put photos and like memorabilia of what I did that month. I wish I would have kept the movie ticket that me and my boyfriend went to go watch for our anniversary. I wish I would have like kept a piece of flower from like a bouquet of flowers that he gave me. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end the video here and just record my finishing touches to the journal when I get to it. I think I'll do it tonight. That is going to be it for today's video. Hopefully this video inspires you to do things that fill up your cup. I hope you spend a day doing self-care. That is going to be it for today's video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.